Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Long Ponds in the Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about the top five things not to do on a plane in the Philippines. Yeah, man. The top five things not to do on a plane in the Philippines. The Philippines. Yeah. Ooh, what a joy. It's a joy to come back to get my friend. Today, I want to say for those of you here for the first time, you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country where people travel to and fro every year. And not only in the Philippines, but people travel all over the world, man. And plane, airlines, flight is huge, huge industry. Okay? They're a little bit down right now because of COVID-19 scare. But normally people hustle and bustle on the airlines every day, man. You know how it is. And sometimes when people get on the plane, they act a fool. Like my mama said, you used to act, they act a donkey. Yeah, man. They act a donkey. And sometimes what contributes to them acting a fool and acting a donkey is the blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on alcohol. Yeah, they blame it on the alcohol sometimes. But sometimes it's not the alcohol. It's just us, okay? So I want to show you some things today. As you may or may not know, I did a video, yesterday or the day before, about a guy on a plane. And he was, oh man, he was lit. He wasn't drunk or nothing, but he was totally upset. His mom, uh, his wife and his mom was with him, right? Okay, on a plane. They were coming from Ghana, Accra, Ghana, which is in Africa. They wanted a plane on Brussels Airlines. And they were going from Brussels Airline. They were going from Ghana to Belgium. Okay, and so what happened was the guy's mom was like a few rows in back of him, right? And she kept yelling to him, they elbowing me, they elbowing me. She was in between two other passengers, one on this side, one on the side. And it was, according to the mom, the passengers like, they didn't like her. All right, so the guy got up and checked on her. He said, what are y'all doing? What are you? And he called the airline flight attendant, right? She came out there and first he talked to a guy. The guy came out there and then they tried to blame it on the guy. And it was a, long story short, it was a big whole fight. I'm talking about a physical fight. The airline stewardess came out there. She slapped it was a black African American guy, right? The airline stewardess slapped him. He's living with a fire. It wasn't no easy little pity pat. She said, the fire. And the black man, guess what he did, y'all? Guess what he did? Do you know what this black man did? Come on now. Play with me, y'all. Y'all know when somebody hit you, what you gonna do? Say, okay, you hit me, okay. Now he said, right back to him, man. And when he did that, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. It was pandemonium, man. It was like a fight on the plane. Everybody like, boom, 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 boom. People got out their seats like, boom, 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 boom. And next thing you know, old boy was in the headlock. The airline, the flight attendant, the male flight attendants, like 3 or 4 of them. And then some of the customers, some of the other passengers on the plane, they got up and they got the black man. The black man got the beat down. They broke some of his ribs, and then they pulled him off the plane. They slid him down. You know, when you go down the steps on the plane, right? It's metal, right? They drove him down by his feet off the plane. Boom, 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 to the bottom, and it broke some of his ribs. Man, it's a long story. I'm telling you, man. You take a look at that video, man. The name of the video is Black Man Slaps. What was it? Passenger, supervisors, airline supervisor slaps passenger. It's crazy. I got the video and everything, man. You need to watch that video, man. But to piggyback off of that video, okay, I'm gonna show you some things related to what you should not do. I'm not talking about what you should do, because when you're on a plane, you need to do the right thing. Right thing, stay in your seat, obey what the flight attendants tell you, obey what the pilot said. That's the right thing. Okay? And don't cause no trouble. Don't elbow nobody. You know it's already tight on the plane, right? So you ain't got to do that elbow. Hey, if people don't want your armrest, let them have it. It's worth it. It's better than getting a fight, right? Let them have your armrest. Plenty of times I was like, I want to stretch my arms out, but I don't want to cause no trouble. I keep my arm to the side like this, just enjoy my ride. Stop getting in trouble. A little stupid stuff like that can get you in a world of trouble and a world of pain, as we found out from the black guy on the plane yesterday. Okay, anyway, y'all check out the video. But man, things happen, man. And you got to be ready, Freddie. You got to be ready to deal. But one thing you want to be ready for is not to get into trouble, man. Because, oh boy, he almost got locked up. If he had proof. The only thing that saved him from getting locked up, because they don't play that. You fighting on the plane. The only thing that saved him from getting locked up, the lady had a video. His wife had a video of the supervisor slapping him first. Because of that, he got off. If it wasn't for that video, he would have been locked up. You hear me? But anyway, let's go on. I got 5 things for you. Okay. And then today, I'm going to show you, I'm from this point forward, guys, when we do a live broadcast off the desktop, which I'm doing right now, we're also going to show you a COVID-19 minute or quarantine minute, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to show you some things that you should be aware of because of the COVID-19 virus and because you may or may not be under community quarantine, which most of the world right now, especially USA, is under some type of form or fashion of community quarantine. Lisa D and I are under community quarantine right now. It's not a very rigid community quarantine because they're not saying mandatory you stay in your house. They're saying requesting everybody to stay in their house as much as possible to limit the spread. So we're abiding by the rules and laws and regulations of this country. We're abiding with what they suggest us to do. So yesterday we went out for the first time in 4 days, man. We were like, woo. But guess what, guys? We didn't see too many people on the street. It's not a ghost town yet. But we're like, whoa, where's the traffic? Where's the people? It was just like a few handful of people walking in. So yeah, this thing's real, man. All over the world, baby. All over the world. If you don't believe me, look out your door. Wherever you are, you're going to see less traffic. If you're under some type of community quarantine, you're going to see less traffic, less people. And go to the store. Don't believe it? Go to Walmart. Go to Kroger's. Go to your Harris Teeter, whatever your favorite grocery store is. Check them out. Oh, you see something. You'll see the shelves. Some of the shelves are empty. You'll see people over there trying to scramble to get. Hey, panic buying. I did a video on that. Okay? I keep in the loop, man. I don't play. I don't miss nothing. I give you the things that you need to deal with in this life, man. Right now. Not tomorrow, but right now. Things you need to know. Okay? For your goodness sake. For goodness sake. Like my mama said, for goodness sake, Bobby. For goodness sake. Yeah, I tell you what you need to know. But give me a second, y'all. Get tip coffee. You know how I got to have me a little taste. The taste of the coffee. Capico coffee. If you don't know now, by now, Capico coffee in the Philippines is the best there is. And I drink Capico, man. It's good stuff. Good to the last drop. Remember that commercial? Good to the last drop. That's good stuff. All right. So we're going to get started. We're going to get started. I will show you the thumbnail for the day. Oh, man, I think I missed one. No, I got it. Okay. Thought I missed one of my presentation notes. All right. So this is the thumbnail. You see that man right there? You see him? You see the lady right there? You can't see it under that big sir sign, but he got a leg. Get ready to do something he ain't supposed to do. Okay? He's trying to touch the lady on the leg. I said, that's why I got a big sign. No, sir, you can't do that, sir. Please. You have to obey the rules and regulations of the airline industry. And they say it's a no-no if you have any kind of sexual activity on the airline, sir. It's a no, sir. Okay? That's a no, sir. Don't do it, sir. You'll get yourself in trouble. Okay? I remember one time, Lisa D, when I think when we were going to Thailand, I said, Lisa D, I love you. I felt so good about it, man. I tried to kiss Lisa D on the plane. I said, like that. She said, nah. I said, what's wrong with you? She said, we're going to get in trouble. I said, you can't stop me from kissing my wife. She said, it's not allowed. I said, oh, she's right. They don't allow that kind of stuff on the airplane, man. It's the rules. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I got 5 things for you, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those of you that habla español, yo hablo español. Mi nombre is Bobby D. That's my name. All right. So let's go and take a look at the first one. When you understand this, let me set it up real quick. Whenever you're flying on an airplane, you are obligated and you are entitled certain rights as an individual. However, your rights are limited based on the flight attendants and the pilot's rule of law on that plane at that particular time. They are in charge and they have authority over you. Get that, black man? Get that, Caucasian man? Get that, brown man? Yeah, flight attendants have authority over you on the plane. Not only the flight attendants, but the pilot and the co-pilot as well. You have to obey the rules and you have to obey what they ask you to do. You might not want to do it, but you got to obey. If they say, sir, could you please change seats? I need you to change seats, please. You talk about, well, I paid for the seat right here, lady. Well, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. You move me then. You get somebody to move you too. They don't play. You have to obey the flight attendant's rules and the pilot's rules when you're on the plane. If you don't, you will suffer the consequences. One of the consequences, they can kick you off the plane and you lose your money for the flight. You use your connection, go transportation. You know, and then they can bar you from getting any further bookings on that airline. A whole lot of stuff they can do. You have to obey, because what happens is a lot of times people get to thinking that since they're on the airlines, they're not on the ground, they can do what the heck they wanted, and you cannot do that. And a lot of times people start drinking. You know, they serve a little drink bottles, you know, sip. You get 2 or 3 of them shots, man. You be like, oh yeah, I'll do what I want to do. And you have like a 4 or 5 hour flight. You drink about 10 of them. You be like, yeah, you're a wild man then. So what happens is the airlines have to have order on the plane. And not only is it for your good, because you can do something crazy, but it's for the people, everybody else is good. I'm a paying passenger just like you. You think I'm happy with you getting drunk and slapping people and trying to touch people's breasts? I'm not happy with that. Be orderly and follow the rules and regulations of the airline industry, man. Whoo, don't get me started. I don't play that. Hey, if I'm following the rule, why you can't do it, buddy? Come on now. I don't drink. And if you drink, if you can't control your drinking, don't drink. Okay? Don't drink. If it's gonna cause you to act a fool, act a donkey, don't do it, buddy. All right, let's get started. Got 5 things for you. I'm not going to be long because I know y'all got stuff to do under your community quarantine. You got your lady there. You got a little bit of wine, whatever you want. I know you, man. Are you having a good time? Let's see. It's Monday morning here in the Philippines. So it's Sunday night there and the feeling is right? Yeah, man. I know you got your groove on, man. I don't keep you long, okay? I got 5 quick things for you to not do when you're on a plane, man. Okay, here we go. All right, number 1. Do not. What is my system is so slow? My system is slow, man. If I drop, y'all know why. We're slow today, okay? All right. Number 1, do not masturbate on the plane. What you mean, Bobby, masturbate? I had to say all that. Yeah, I had to say that, man, because it's real. That's a real word. That's what happens in real life. People do crazy stuff like that at home and even on the plane. It's okay if you do that stuff in your home. That's you, man. That's your thing. That's your thing. But on the public plane, come on, man, please. Can you keep it zipped up, please? Don't do that kind of stuff, man. It's not worth it, man. And I'm gonna show you what happened to this guy right here. See the guy there? It is not worth it, man. Keep it zipped and keep it locked. You ain't got to do all that stuff on the plane. If you got to do all that stuff on the plane, don't get on a plane. Drive yourself where you need to go, because you're exposing yourself to people that don't want to see what you do. Okay? I don't want to see that kind of stuff. And my suppose my child was with me and you kind of doing so, I'd be like, man, if you don't, I'd be like, ma'am, can you come get him before I put a hurt on it, please? You know, I don't advocate violence, but if you have my child with me, and you do something like that, hey, me, you have some serious words. I'm serious. But anyway, watch this guy right here. Name it. Kyle Pearce. This is back in 2011. This seems like it should be given, especially because masturbating anywhere in public is likely to break some sort of obscenity or indecency law. Despite this being seemingly no brainer, Kyle Pearce, 25 years old, was arrested for masturbating on a United Airlines flight going to Colorado in May of 2011. Kyle Pearce was busted. He was busted, y'all. Busted and disgusted after United Airlines Flight 340 arrived in Denver, from Spokane, Washington. According to the affidavit sworn by FBI agent Martin Daniel, Pearce, pictured at right, was named in the May 20th misdemeanor criminal complaint, charging him with making an obscene and indecent exposure of his person on an aircraft. That was done May 20th, 2011. This man right here, see, he got a blue in his hand right there? Yeah, Kyle Pearce. You got to be ashamed of yourself, man. Nobody want to see what you got. Nobody but you. You a weirdo. Weirdos need to stay off the plane. Hey, they got rules for people like you, buddy. Want to expose yourself to other people. What kind of man? No decency, no moral values. Come on, man. You want to do that stuff, do it in the privacy of your own home. Don't do it on a public plane. Crazy enough. That's number one. Don't do that stuff, guy. I mean, I'm not telling you that's your thing, but don't let that be your thing on the plane. People can see you, and it's indecent and it's not in order. Respect yourself and respect people that are with you or around you. Okay, people that do that kind of stuff don't have no respect, no decency, common decency about that, and they just don't care. Okay, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Those of you that have taken that stuff in public, I'll do what you want to do in your home, but don't do it in public. Okay, all right, here we go. Next one, number two. My system's so, see how slow it's rolling down? I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's rolling really, really slow. That means I got a slow connection. I'm gonna try to get through this real quick because this connection's bad and we might start dropping. See, look, it's creeping, man. I don't know what's going on here. All right, number two. Let me go ahead and get started with it. We're gonna hurry this up. Number two, do not be naked or strip naked. This rule is very similar to the previous one about not masturbating. Don't strip naked. It's also probably breaking some sort of obscenity or decency law. A man stripped naked on a Spanish airline caused the pilot to turn around to the airport. The male flyer was seen making the most of free row seats and was lying across it. However, it was not this which caused horror, but what he had done with his clothes. The man was completely removed his clothes. See that man right there? He got his eyes covered so he can try to prevent his identity. But that man was buck naked, y'all. Okay, you hear me? Old dude was buck naked on a plane. He had from free streets next to him, right? He got buck naked. Think he was the back. Think nobody was gonna see him. They reported him. Got locked up. He was buck naked, man. You can't do that on a plane. I don't care how hot you get. I don't care how comfortable. You are not in your own home. Okay. You said, well, Bobby, you ain't got to tell me. No, I may have not to tell you that, but there's a lot of people out there, I'm gonna call them weirdos, but there's a lot of people out there that just don't know. A lot of people haven't never traveled on the plane, and they think they're at home. I'm gonna relax, y'all. Take my shoes off. You know, they do like they're at home, and it's not acceptable. Remember that, gentlemen. Do not strip naked and do not touch people on the plane. And touch yourself in an inappropriate manner. Okay. Number three, and this thing is acting a fool again. Okay, number three. Don't use the F word loudly. Easier said than done. If you're too disruptive toward other passengers or even the flight attendants, an airline might eject you from the plane. One man was kicked off an Atlantic Southeast Airlines flight after saying the F word in exasperation over the delay. This was Atlantic Southeast Airlines flight 5136, June 11, 2013. That man right there, Robert Sayer. He was an author, popular author, children's author. He got kicked out of the plane because he started cussing. He used the F word. You got to be careful, gentlemen. If your thing is cussing, it's okay. That's what you do. Fine. I don't do that. I try, and every now and then one might slip, but it's not that I'm trying to do it purposely. But try to avoid that language, man. Even if you're at home, you shouldn't be doing it that much. But if you want to do it at home, it's your perfect right to do it. You're in your own house. But when you're in public, you got to watch it, especially when on plane. If the airline flight attendants feel that how you're speaking is inappropriate for that environment, they can kick you off the plane, man. Be careful about your language. Foul and abusive language will not be tolerated on a plane. Okay, all right. What number more? Number 4. Tell you, I'm gonna rush this through. I'm gonna get through. Number 4. Gonna look like we're gonna drop. See how slow this thing going? It's going creeping, man. All right, number 4. Do not pick a fight with other passengers. Assault and battery on a flight is the same as assault and battery on the ground. It can not only be disruptive, but potentially illegal. Okay? Now, though unfortunately, a tightly packed airline filled with passengers crammed into the tiny seats and constant delays tend to be a recipe for frustration and violence. See that lady right there? She got a headlock on old boy. She took it out all her frustration on him. I mean, he must have said something or he must have did something. And she said, what you do, you ain't gonna never do that to me again or anybody else. She had him in a headlock, man. Old boy was feeling pain. I'm telling you, man, you have to be careful, okay? You have to be careful. Do not fight with anybody. I'm seeing a lot of people want to make you want to, hit that wrong button on you, and you like, what'd you do that for? You got to be careful and not react or overreact. Because remember, you're in a different situation. You're on a plane. You're up in the thousands of miles up in the air. And of course, some people may be a little nervous. Some people may be somewhat apprehensive. A lot of people are afraid of flying. And they're not going to act their normal self. They may be a little bit overreactive. They may be a little bit nervous or whatever. And you have to understand that when you're dealing with people sometimes when people get on planes, they are not themselves. When I first started flying planes, I was petrified because I wasn't totally afraid of heights, but I had a little bit of fear of heights for the first 2-3 times I flew. After that, I was fine. But I was really tensed up and I wouldn't go by the window because I didn't want to see the clouds and I thought I was going to fall. So I'm telling you, you got to be careful because people will freak out at the least little thing you say or do. And next thing you know, you letting what they said to you get you angry and you think you're on the ground, you want to fight. Come on, man. That's not the way. Do not fight passenger, and for God's sake, don't fight flight attendants, man. You're going to get yourself in some trouble, okay? I'm not talking about trouble. I'm talking about trouble. Some trouble. You know what I'm talking about? That serious clank, clank, clank. And when you lock you behind the door, that's what's going to happen, okay? Be careful with that, guy. Do not fight. You can speak to somebody in a very proper manner without cussing them out and without having to resort to violence, okay? Speak to them logically. Sir, is that something you think you should be doing on this plane at this time? Sir, do you think that's appropriate for you to say? Sir, do you think that's appropriate for you to be doing? If you don't stop that, sir, I'm going to have to refer this to the flight attendant. Speak to them logically and deliberately and strong, okay? And if they don't heed your warnings, get up, go to the flight attendant, and they'll tell you, they'll handle it. Don't take matters in your own hands, okay? Last one, we done. Last one, okay? Look how slow this thing rolling down, man. I don't believe this. This internet is slow. All right, number 5. Do not pick a fight. And that's just chapter 10. Do not pick a fight with a flight attendant, man. Please. You see the lady right there? She got a hand grip on. They teaching the flight attendant now how to do kung fu, man. She got an arm lock on the lady. And they know how to do. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them are being taught how to defend themselves on these flights. Because what's happening, the trend is now passengers on planes, on airline flights are becoming more and more abusive to the flight attendants and more destructive, okay? So the flight attendants, a lot of the airlines are now teaching the flight attendants basic self-defense tactics, okay? So you think you're going to just run over somebody? You better be watching. These people, some of them know how to put you down in your place. Say the flight attendant tells you to put up your tray in your seat, and you should probably follow the direction. Though some directions may be harder to follow, picking a fight with a flight attendant, like picking a flight with other passengers, can be illegal if the flight escalates to assault or battery. Okay? Don't fight, man. Talk it out. Don't walk it out. Don't punch it out. Don't strike it out. Talk it out. And then when you can't talk it out, you get in touch with the whoever's in charge, the basic authorities, the flight attendant, co-pilot, pilot. Talk to people that's in charge on the plane. Do not take things into your own hands, because what's going to happen is you're going to wind up being in trouble. Not trouble, but trouble. Okay? Now, today we're going to handle, that's the end of the presentation for today. Today I'm going to show you, from this point forward on every broadcast I do, I'm going to give you either COVID-19 minute, something on COVID-19, or something on community quarantine. Just like I remember I did the Kobe Bryant thing and Black History thing. So it would be a daily thing like that for a while. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but we'll see how long I want to do it. Okay? But yeah, I try to keep you informed on things because the purpose of this channel is to inform you, to educate you, and to inspire you. And that's what we do. Okay? Because I love you. Yeah, I love you, man. You know, I love you, man. We love you, man. Yeah, that's what we do, man. We take care of our people. Because I do you the same way I would want you to treat me. Okay? With love, concern, care, and compassion. And inform me, inspire me, educate me. You know, that's what I want. If you can't do that, I don't need you. So if I can't do that, you don't need me. Do you need me? If I can't help you some kind of way? Right. So I want you to need me because I need you. Okay, we need each other. I said, hey man, hey, do I say it right or do I say it tight? Okay, all right. So watch this minute right here. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull it up. It's COVID-19 minute. Let me see if I got the right one. All right, here we go. Here we go. You ready? You ready? GP, are you with me? Okay, here we go.
All right, guys. This is howmuchtoiletpaper.com. This particular website will show you how long your toilet paper will last. Tick tells you how many rolls you have. You can tell it 2, 3, 4, whatever. How many visits you do to the toilet per day. In the advanced options, you've got average number of swipes, etc., etc., etc. And you just roll it, and it tells you right here how many you left.
All right, you got that, guy? Howmuchtoiletpaper.com, baby. Yeah, for you toilet paper freakos out there. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man, every time you turn around on TV, people fighting. I did a video. People fighting over toilet paper. In the panic buying over toilet. And so if those of you that are into that, that's the website to go. We'll do it one more time, and then we're going to move on. Okay? Watch this.
All right, guys, this is howmuchtoiletpaper.com. This particular website will show you how long your toilet paper will last. Tick tells you how many rolls you have. You can tell it 2, 3, 4, whatever. How many visits you do to the toilet per day. In the advanced options, you've got average number of swipes, etc., etc., etc. And you just roll it, and it tells you right here how many you left.
Okay, for those of you that are under community quarantine like me and you freaking out over toilet paper, that's the website for you, okay? For you community quarantine people, that will help you out. You won't have to panic. I don't have enough toilet paper. I'll tell you how much if you got 5, you put 5 in there and tell you how long it's gonna last. Right? All right, guys, want to do a real quick train ride and we out, man. We out. I know you got to do your thing, man. It's Saturday, what is it? Sunday night there, man. No NBA, but you know, you got Netflix. I know you got Netflix, right? You got Netflix. You got cable, you got HBO, you know, Showtime. Hey, I know you ready to do your thing. So I'm gonna help you out. All right. People get ready. Well, there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to ride the train? Everybody ready for the roll call? You ready for the roll call, man? Are you ready for the roll call? Please tell me, somebody. Okay, you're okay. Good. I just want to know. I'm just pretty sure. Okay. All right. First man up in his house today. First man up in his house. Ride a train, violating Lizzie. One nation under. You ain't no stopping us now, man. COVID-19 can't stop us, man. We're gonna run all over him. We're gonna stomp him down to the ground, baby. It's a war. We are an attack. We're gonna attack him before he attacks us. Okay, you with me, GP? Let's attack. Let's get on the attack mode, baby. And attack mode, man, you gotta defend yourself and you gotta be ready to push it forward, taking him out. Okay, we're gonna take COVID out before he takes out. First man up. first man who's roughing up, talking up, be the first man in there. Here's how I need to know. I got to know who that say they're gonna beat them Saints. Who that? Who that said they're gonna beat them? I need to. Who that said they're gonna beat them? Roughing up, talking up, who the first man in there? Here's how I need to know, man. I know. Yeah, man. What's up, Marlon? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. What's up, Marlon, man? Good to see you. Foster, Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. I'm like first man up in the his out, man. I don't know. He rather be first. I'd rather be first and last anytime. But I don't like being last. I don't mind being 1, 2, or 3, but anything below that, no, I'm not the one. I'd rather not get in it. If I can't compete to be the number one, I want to be. I'm not gonna play with it. I'm just like, okay, y'all have that one. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Arthur Foster. He's a mystery. Yes, they had to work. Okay, I understand, man. And you got to do your thing, man. It's a good you still got a job during these hard times. A lot of people don't have work, man. A lot of people, they lay them off. They call it furlough or whatever they call it. Lay them off, man. And they got like, man, they sitting at the house. So I'm glad you still working, Arthur. Good to see you, man. You must have a good job, good paying job. Arthur be staying. He's working hard, man. Right, Train Bobby D like Bobby D. Michael Booth. What's up, Michael? How you seen you in a while, man? You all right, man? Good to see you, man. He said, what's up, Bobby D? Coming to you from Pampanga. Yeah, man, I know what it's at. Nice place over there, nice people. Are you in a community quarantine? I'm sure you are. My community quarantine is here in Talambon. And yesterday, me and Lisa D went out for the first time, Michael. And man, it was quiet. I did a video, real quick video, clean. I call it clean street because wasn't nobody on the streets. You know, during that time of day we went out, people are like bumper to bumper. No traffic, very little. So, man, stay cool and stay relaxed, stay calm. You're going to be all right, man. You're going to be all right. Good to see you, Michael. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Liz D, One Nation, on the Foster. He said, hello to all you guys and ladies on this channel. Hey, man, shout out to his partners, shout out to the people, shout out to his friends, family. What's up? Markel, what's up, Markel? Good morning to you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Markel's TV? Hey, y'all know Markel, my buddy, man. He got a channel called Markel's TV. You veterans out there, check out his channel, man. You're going to be happy you did. He tells you everything, the latest news you need to know about your veterans. But you know, they change stuff all the time, man. Every time you turn, at least every time you turn around, they made some changes to the veteran stuff. You're like, where my check at? Where my check? And then, of course, they done made some changes. You didn't know about it. Markel will keep you abreast of all the changes that happen. Give you, if you have problems with your veterans benefits and affairs, he will tell you, okay, I need you to do this. You do that. Once you do that, come back to me. You should be okay. Okay, that's what he does. And then he also does a lot of other varieties of programs. Check out Markel's TV. He's also on Instagram if you need to know. Okay, I'm on Instagram too. Oh, I can put my Instagram stuff up there too, Lisa. Anyway, good to see you, Markel. Good morning. Markel's in I forgot to tell you, he's in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. He's in South America. So he's a world traveler, just like I am. He likes to travel. He was in Santo Domingo just about a month ago, I think. But yeah, he's a world traveler as well. So he's some kind of person that you would like to get to familiar with and get to know. He's a helper. He has a helping attitude like me. Okay. Round Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation Under Groove. Ashka Ali, what's up, Ashka? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He's speaking to me in Tagalog. He said, Mongongdang umaga kumasi. Come on, Liz D.
Kumusta?
Read it, Liz D. You know, I don't know Tagalog. I know.
Magandang umaga. Kumusta ka? Mahal na mahal kita po. God bless
you. I know how he says, I love you. Mahal kita means I love you. I know that much in Tagalog. And he said, good morning. And he said, I love you and God bless you always. Thank you so much. Salamat, Ashkar. Salamat ka. That means thank you very much. Ashkar. Good to see you, Ashkar. Ride the train, Bobby. I told you, man. I got all kind of people ride the train. I got Filipinos. I got Caucasians. I got black people. I got all kind of people ride the train, man. And because you know why they ride the train? Because we passing out love, man. It's free. You ain't got to pay me nothing, man. Not one penny for a love. I give it to you free. Like I got it. I got a whole ton of my love. Lisa D got love for you too. We all love you, man. It's a brotherly love. It's not that kind of crazy love. It's a love, brotherly love for one another. For one human being to another. That's all it is. And people need that in this world, especially because we're in quarantine now. When was the last time you actually reached out and got a brotherly hug from another sister or brother out there. When was that time, guys? In this day of quarantine, you know, I hug my wife every day. Every day I hug her, we touch, we talk. But a lot of you guys, you can't even remember how long ago it was because you don't remember. It's been so long. I'm telling you, man, you want to get hugged and a brotherly love hug, come here. We got you, man. I'm telling you, man, we give out love, peace, power, health, wealth, strength, and joy. Happiness too. Ryan Train Bobby live with you, one nation other. Groove. KC, what's up, KC? He said he looked like he spit in her face. That's why she slapped. Okay, yeah. What happened was this. Okay, let me clarify. KC, you're right. He was talking to her. You know how people talk. Sometimes I do it. You know how you talk fast and all like that, and you spit just accidentally come out people's face. That's what thing happened. He didn't purposely spit in her face. It wasn't on intention. It was an accident. Like you're talking to people and his spits come out and he spit in her face. If he had done it purposely, he would have did one of these. He would have done one of them. I call it a hawk spitting. You know, but he didn't do that. He was talking to her politely. He was upset. And when he got upset, spit was flying everywhere. And it spit her in the face. And she said, Baya. And then he said, Baya. Okay. But she was wrong. Okay. He was wrong and she was wrong-er. If it's such a word as wrong-er. You are a supervisor of the flight attendants. You never slap a customer. Okay. He's a paying customer. I don't care how wrong he was. You don't slap. You let the authorities do that. You keep your hands to yourself. She was wrong. He was wrong too for getting all. I just told you with all the steps I did, 5 things that we should not be doing on plane. He did every last 5. Well, a couple of them he did, but he did about 2 or 3 of those things you should not do. You shouldn't be cussing. That man had every F word in the book. SH and F word came out his mouth. You can't be doing that on a plane, man. And then not only that, he started. He said, we didn't see this part first. The first part wasn't recorded. That's when the flight attendant, the male flight attendant, he called. He said the male flight attendant hit him. Okay, we didn't see that. His wife was saying it too. You heard her yelling. He hit him. He hit him. He touched him. It was crazy, man. But boy, old dude, the brother, the black man was straight up wrong. Okay, but that does not excuse the authorities hitting. They have no business putting their hands on them unless you become unruly, in which they had to do. They had to subdue the black man. He started fighting. When he hit that supervisor. Oh man, all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. It was pandemonium, man. Everybody got up, and they had to shut that plane down. And they called the police. They had to drag him off the plane. It broke some of his roof when he hit the steps. So it was not good. Yeah, I don't condone the black man's actions at all. He had no business acting. Even if his thing was, well, his mom was a few seats back. I don't know if you saw it on the video. There's a older black woman standing up. That was his mom. She was a few feet back. So he was yelling, she was yelling out there, hey, hit me, pushing me, punch. He went over there and looked at her and said, what y'all doing, my mom? And then he got upset and called the flight attendant. And the flight attendant started arguing with him, taking them other people's side. And it just got the black man overreacted, in my opinion. He overreacted. He should have actually moved his mom. If his mom was having issues, he said, okay, well, just come on, mom, you take my seat. Put her in his seat, and then let him go over there. You know. Now you say you punch me, elbow me. See, you elbow. That's what I would have did. I said, elbow me if you want to, but you don't touch my mom. You know. But he didn't handle it. He did not handle it in a good manner. He was disruptive on the plane. You cannot have someone disruptive on the plane. Now, was his rights violated? No, I don't think so. Not to a large degree. When she slapped him, that gave him some type of leeway, because that's how he got off the hook. They were going to arrest him, but he had his wife show that picture that he was slapped. She slapped him first. He might have spit on her, but it wasn't intent. He didn't intentionally spit. Not people talking. He was upset. The guy was upset. When you upset, spit go everywhere. That's what happened. It was unintentional, but she did an intentional thing by slapping him. And that was, you don't do that to a customer. If they spit on you, you represent that airline. She represented Brussels Airlines. Brussels Airlines do not hit people. Okay, he didn't hit her. He was talking to her. He was talking to mean and nasty, but he didn't physically strike her. She made the first blow. Okay, now should he have struck her back? No, you don't strike a woman. I don't agree with it. Some of y'all are bad with me because you think I said that wrong. No, he had no business striking her back. Just because she slapped him, don't mean for him to slap. That's a woman, man. You don't put your hands on a woman. I don't do that. Oh, you tell me you like she slapped him. He had the right. They got equal rights out there. He need to slap her back. Nah, man. He could have bust that lady jaw. You know how strong our hands are versus a woman's hand. He could have bust that lady jaw. He did it. He hit it hard too. You see how he did it? He said, ah, wow. She just did like that. He said he reared back and did his. He's like, ah, yeah. He could have bust that lady's jaw, busted his. Don't hit woman, man. We are stronger than women. We have no business hitting women. I'm telling you, do not do it. If they hit you like that, but that's gonna hurt you, man. That's not gonna hurt you. Say, okay, you hit me. I'm gonna report this to the police and go take your seat. Okay. He was hell bent on causing trouble because he was so upset. You have to control yourself wherever you are and whatever situation. His attitude caused the whole situation to be that much worse. Am I putting the blame totally on him? No, both of them were to blame. But as I just showed you, several things he was in violation of when it comes to passengers on planes. Okay. On train Bobby Lizzie, one nation under group. Marcus they have some home training and come. Yeah, man. Tell him, man. I mean, home training goes a long way. He ain't had none. He acting like somebody from the hood, man. You don't put your effing hand on me. Come on, man. The man he was just trying to. He said, the flight attendant kept telling him, calm down, sir. Calm down, sir. Don't do that. Oh, come on, man. He ain't had to do all of that. All he had to do was say, sir, I wish you would check on my mom over there. She's complaining that these gentlemen are elbowing her. Please check on her. That's all I want you to do. And then he could took his seat or went over there and check. Can I walk over there with you, sir? Check on his mom. What's wrong with that? He had to go crazy. He went off in his attitude that he would normally do in the hood on the plane. You go leave your hood attitude off of the plane when you're going on the plane because they don't play that. They used to be, flight attendants used to be scared of people and let you do whatever. They don't play that now. They have authority over you while you riding that plane. And he busted didn't know that. Ron Train, Bobby Lee, one nation under. He said, I thought, very true, Mark. Yeah, man. You can't just say and do anything you want to do. You have to be disciplined. You think I've been on a lot of planes. You think I like people next to me? Look, we went to Japan the other day. I told you the man kept coughing all the whole flight. I mean, well, we went to Japan last year. The man next to me kept coughing the whole trip, man. I'm like, wrong with this man? I just wanted to, I just like the whole trip. Then when he went to sleep, he woke up. I said, Lisa, I got to do something. She said, just be quiet. She pulled her mask on. She said, put your mask. I said, I'm gonna be all right. But the whole trip, you think I didn't want to say something to that man? You think I didn't want to reach out and touch him? Give us a Robitussin or something to cough drops. I like, oh my, he was a Japanese man. I said, man, kept putting my hand like this, turned away from, because Lisa D was on the window side, and I was in the middle. He was right there. I was like, it was nothing I could do. If I even called the flight attendant, the plane was full, packed. She couldn't have moved me or him. Okay, I had to sit there and take it. Okay, like a man, not like a little baby and crying. Take your hand out. I didn't do like him. Okay, don't do like that's a bad example of how you should be on a flight. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, one nation under. Woo! He said, good morning, John Thomas. Good morning, Bobby D. Lizzie. Hey, good morning to you, John, Big John. He's always good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lizzie. Big John works at home, man. He does a good job. He's a blessed man. Big John works at home. He don't have to get out there and hustle and bustle. But he does have to get his supplies. He has to go out like a few times a week to get his supplies to work from home. But it's blessed when you work from home, man. It's unreal. You don't have to deal with. You ain't got your neighbor to holler at you. You have like your co-worker and stuff talking trash. You ain't got to deal with all that. When you want to take a break, you take a break on your time. I love it, man. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation under groove. Michael Coffee. How long some coffee? What's up, Michael? Michael, you all right, man? He said, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hello. COVID-19 virus is worse than the flu, Ebola, SARS, the Spanish flu from Nurse Mike. Hey, Nurse Mike, I hate, man. People be saying, well, they're comparing it with the flu and they're comparing it with that. Hey, this is a very, very unique virus. It has its own peculiarity and characteristics. No one should be comparing it with other viruses because it is a killer. Okay, and the reason why is because it's very, very deceptive. It's asymptomatic. All the other viruses you mentioned are symptomatic. You will know when you got it. This one here, it jumps in you and you don't know it for 14 to 15 days. And then sometimes you don't even know that. Sometimes they say it takes longer than 14 days for the virus to incubate. So this is a very unique virus, and he caught the world by surprise. But now we're arming up. We're beginning to learn about him, and we're going to fight stronger because now we have a little bit more knowledge. There's a lot of things we don't know, still don't know. But from the things we know, and China gave us a good example. There's a lot of information coming out of China. The one thing I found out, China found out if you have a particular blood type, the blood type A, just blood type regular A, you're more susceptible to the virus. Other things, males are more susceptible. Those are studies that have been done in the Wuhan area that since this virus, they're almost out of it. Those are studies that are coming out. So people need to be aware of that. There's a lot more other things. I'm gonna be sharing some of when I do my COVID-19 minutes and my quarantine minutes, I'll be sharing some of those studies and things they found out about the virus since it hit China first, okay? China is like the role model, so we can learn from them. And but the problem is, I'll get back to this. America should have been learning from China, man. They didn't learn nothing. They're like we don't know, we don't. Come on, man, we the leader. China went through this stuff. We should have said, okay, China did this, we're gonna do this. China did this. We should have been looking at China, getting ourselves ready, because this is a small world. You think it's gonna be exempt? We're gonna be exempt from it? No. Now look where we're at right now. Look where the USA is right now, scrambling. Okay, and we have to keep the powerful accountable for this happening to us. Powerful people up there, they need to be accountable. Okay, you have to hold people high up and accountable for this. And that's it. I'm not gonna say no more. Let's move on. Round train, Bobby Lee, one nation under groove. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? Round the train here. He said, New Orleans is on lockdown and curfew. Hey, man, we got a curfew here in the Philippines. Ours is from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. every day. But it don't affect us. Me and Lisa living like normal, pretty much. Except we just stay in a little bit more. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about this for us. We just stay in a little bit more. We don't go out like we used to. Because we don't have to. We pretty much, the only reason we went out the other day, yesterday, because we had to get some fresh vegetables. We tired of canned vegetables. But we got some fresh vegetables and we loaded up on some more fish. That's it. Everything else is pretty much good on. But yeah, man, the whole world is going to experience what China experienced. And China's now, from all the word I'm getting, they're coming out. They went through the worst of it, and the worst is behind them. So it was like, what, 3 months of that? So we're looking for at least, SSJ is probably looking for at least 3 months, maybe more. I don't know. Nobody knows, but that's probably a rough estimate, at least 3 months. But you got to hunker down, man. And you got to pull yourself together, and you got to look out for you. Don't think that the government's going to take care of you. Get that out your mind. The government is only looking out for their interests. You out to look out for your interest. Okay? I don't care what you say, what the government tell you. What's the best for me? I know what the government say, but what's best for me? The best for you is to stay in your house. That's what the best for you. Especially if you like 55, 65, don't go out if you don't have to, man. And if you got kids, call your kids. Look here, I need you to get me groceries, get my grocery list. I'm telling you, man, they need to do some work for you. You work for them, right? Get your kid to help you out. Ride the train, Bobby D, Lizzy, one nation under that. You hell, Bobby D, Lizzy, two, all aboard. Yeah, ride the train, man. Murphy, good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. All right, ride the train, Bobby D, Lizzy, one nation under groove. Michael Coffee, want some coffee? He said, Lizzy and Bobby D, hi, get ready to buckle up and lock it down for at least 2 months. COVID-19 is, hey, man. I'm feeling, I know he's right there real. Me and Lisa D fight him every day, man. You tell me what we do. When we go out, we have our mask, and before we go out, we put our alcohol, we wipe our hands down, wipe our face down, we wipe our nose and ear. I'm gonna show you, I got some, not this time, but the next time I'm gonna show you, I got some very, very helpful instructions for you that are trying to stay free from getting infected. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not going to cure. There is no cure for COVID-19 virus. There is no cure. Okay. But what you can do is try to prevent it from attacking you. Okay. There are some things I'll show you that will help you in trying to prevent. I said trying to prevent. It may not prevent, but it's always good to be prepared and trying to avoid being attacked by the virus. And some things I'm going to show you that will help you, man. A nurse just gave me this information. She does it all the time. She's been in the business for 40 some years. Okay. She's been a nurse. She said, this is all you need. When I looked at the stuff, it does not conflict with what the WHO says. It does not conflict with what CDC.gov says. It sort of complements it. Okay. So I'm going to show you some stuff. Be with me for the next couple of broadcasts. I'll show you a few of those things. All right. Brown Train, Bobby leads the One Nation under a groove. Markel, what's up, Markel? He said, tell people who have never been on a plane before to act like they are in church. Act like they are in church, or knuckleheads act like they are in the court before the judge. Maybe they will understand. Yeah, man, just act like you're in church, man. You have to just sit nice, be nice. How are you? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just be nice, man. Act like proper. Act prim and proper. You ain't got to act like you in the hood, okay? It does not make sense. You're out of your environment. If you from the hood, you're out of your environment. So act like you got some sense. Like my mommy said, act like you got some sense, boy. Act like you got some sense. Stop acting a donkey. Roddy Trail, Bobby One Nation under a groove. Murphy, hey, Roddy, here's that. What's up, my friend? He said, it's also the airline fault. The planes are cramped and they allow drinking and drunks on board. Yeah, you're right about that. They allow drinking and they allow drunks on board. And problem is, it's okay for them to allow drinking, but they let the people get drunk. And they know they drunk. And they keep on giving them little bottles. I'm like, man, one guy, he just kept every time the lady said, y'all want something to drink? Yeah, give me a shot. They got a shot bottle too. He had a shot, he had vodka. Every time the lady said, y'all want something to drink? Vodka, shot, give me a shot. And I'm like, man, when he gonna sit? We're gonna lay off of that stuff. And at least he don't drink. We drink coffee, or we'll drink some juice, orange juice or water, stuff like that. The guy was guzzling the whole trip, man. But he held the liquor. I must say that he held the liquor good. But when he got up, he wasn't stumbling or nothing. He walking strong, because he must have been used to it. But that'd have been me. 2 shots, they would have to carry me out the plane. I can't hold my liquor, man. That's why I don't drink. I can't hold it, man. I drink a shot bottle like that. I'm out. I'm like, yeah. I got crazy. You're like, what's wrong with Bobby D? Rod Train, Bobby D. Look, D One Nation. I'm like, Arthur Foster. What's up, Arthur? He said, yes, like they are in front of Judge Judy. Judge Judy don't play, man. He said, Judge Judy don't take no mess. No, man, Judge Judy don't play, man. Judge Judy, when you go up from her, you better be right, and you better be tight. No, she gonna tear you up with her word. She don't lay her hand. She don't lay one finger on her. Her word come out of her mouth, gonna beat you to a pulp. You be like, I'm sorry. She said, what'd you say? She said, I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me, Judge. She'll have you begging her before you leave that court, man. She don't play. Man. Judge Judy, we need more Judge Judys in this world. I'm telling you, man. She is straightened out, man. Put Judge Judy on the case. Round the train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under groove. Michael Coffee, want some coffee? He said, Lisa Jim Bobby, this COVID-19 virus, like the cold climate, the best. Be careful, buy from Nurse Mike. Okay, take care of my mercy, Nurse Mike. They said I don't know. I hear some things said it's cold climate is good, and some people it's not. I don't know, but I think it may be some truth to that. But what I'm hearing is, as it gets warmer, the virus will be calming down. But we don't know. We have to wait and see, because this is a new virus. And we have to look and observe and see what the characteristics of this virus is and how bad it gets during the springtime. One thing I'm gonna show y'all is there's a distinction that we that suffer from allergies, like me. I have a lot of allergies, and some of the symptoms of the virus, right, the COVID-19 virus, are same as a person that has allergies. Okay, so I'm going to do a video maybe next time or time before next, how you can distinguish the symptoms of allergic reactions versus the COVID-19. Those are some things you need to know. All right, Rod Train, Bobby D. Lisi, One Nation under groove. Joshua, what's up, man? Good to see you. He said, talking to Murphy. He said, Murphy Hayes, New Orleans is on lockdown. Wow, this is worse than Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, man, Hurricane Katrina, they weren't on lockdown, they was on water down. Everybody was floating down the street. But this one, everybody locked in the house. It's a little bit different, man. It's a little bit different. I remember that I was working for Verizon Wireless when Katrina happened. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and we had so many people come to Atlanta from New Orleans. And every time I turn around, where you from? New Orleans? I said, you just got here, man. I'm just here. I wish I could go back to my state, but there's nothing there for me. I'm staying there. That's okay, okay. And them New Orleans people, man, I don't know if y'all know about New Orleans people, but you don't play with them. They don't play, man. Every time I turn around, they were cussing somebody out. I'm like, man, where you from? New Orleans? Ah. Yeah, man, these some tough people. Riding train, Bobby D, least D, one nation under group. Oh, I went too far up. Hold up. Where's Joshua at? Where's Joshua? Right here? Right here? Okay. Here you go. Here. Riding train, Bobby D, least D, one nation under Murphy. Hey, says Joshua Moore. Yep. And some are not cooperating with the government. Yeah, that makes it bad, man. Just like some people, most people here in the Philippines are cooperating. I got to tell you that. But yesterday when we went out, we saw there's a few places that were open that should not have been open. I guess they're trying to make money because, you know, all businesses are suffering right now. No money's coming in because nobody's on the street buying, walking around and, you know, doing what they normally. Even the taxis, man, taxis are lined up, no passengers. It's a trickle down effect. This economy is going to suffer big time. U.S. economy is going to suffer. China's economy suffered. It's going to be all economies in the world are going to go down. So it's hard times, man. We're going to get through it one day at a time. Ride train, Bobby D. Lisi, one nation under KC. Where the train, he said, what's up? He said, I strongly disagree. He spit on her face twice. He reacted like he purposely spit in her eye. She reacted like he purposely spit in her eye. I seen people sneak spit by talking before. That's a Missouri thing. I don't know about that case. You have your opinion and you can strongly disagree all you want. I saw the same video and we all have different viewpoints. I thank you for sharing your viewpoint, Casey, but I don't agree with that. Thank you so much. Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation Under Group. Markel's TV, he said U.S. laws and rules only apply in the U.S. Once you leave the USA, whatever country you're in, you're subject to the rules. Correct. That's right. You're subject to whatever country you're in, you have to obey that country's rules. You can go out there, I'm American. You can't, nah, don't play that. They don't play. You can be American all you want, but you're going to follow our rules or you're going to be on the clang behind bars. You got to follow the rules where you are, man. I don't care where you go in this world. Alvin Cross, Ronald Train, Bobby D. Listy, 65-year-old, A+, anyone 65 plus is on 24-hour quarantine in Behold. Woo. Okay, Behold got strict. Anybody 65 years old and A minus.
Here also.
Huh?
Here also.
65 years here too? You sure?
65 and above and a minor, no students.
Okay. So Lisa says Sarah too. I didn't know that part about here. But yeah, man, they're cracking down. 24-hour quarantine. Okay, no, Lisa, we're not on 24-hour quarantine here.
For the senior citizens.
So the senior citizens on 24-hour. Okay, so the same thing here too, Alvin. I didn't know that part, but Lisa D got me corrected there. Yeah, man, they're strict. They're very strict out here because, you know, it's rightfully so. They're looking out for the best interest of those that are 65 plus. Okay, and you cannot argue with that. You cannot fight that. I mean, some 65 people are mad because they can't make a living. I told you, people out here in the Philippines, they work till they drop. They could be 90 years old. They're going out there trying to sell. They can't, you know, that's the only way they have to make a living and get money is to work. So a lot of people are upset, but, you know, it's too bad. The country is doing the best thing they can to keep you alive and well and to stop the virus from spreading. Ron Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation Under Group, Joshua Moore, Michael Coffee. I need some coffee. Bobby D. laughing at me. Okay, man. I like they have some coffee sometimes. You know how it is. All right, John Thomas. He said, I can't wait to come back to the Philippines except for the 18-hour flight. Hey, man, I hear you, man. It's always good to get away from the USA. Always good to get to the Philippines because it's like you feel like a new person when you get here. You feel more relaxed. The people are warm and receptive to you. The climate's different, and it makes you feel like a whole new person, man. But yeah, you're right. That trip, I never liked that trip. But you know what? This is the part I like about it. Going here is tough. Okay, coming here, but when you go back, it's like that to me. I don't know why. Going back is fast, but getting there, like, you'll never get it, you know. But that's how it is. Round train, Bobby D. Least D, One Nation Under Group. Mark Kelly said everyone here in Colombia that is 70 years old or older are not allowed outside until June 1st. Wow, they ain't playing, man. They ain't playing either. They just like here then. I mean, and it's right. You have to protect your senior people, and they are the most vulnerable to the virus. And so you want to make sure that those are most vulnerable are protected the most. And some of them may not agree with that, but then again, you know, the government's looking out for your best interest. You cannot argue with that, you know, and it's the best thing for them. Right, Train Bobby D. That's it. All right, guys. That's it for now. We're getting ready to do our closing comments, and we out. Okay. All right, here we go. Where we at? Right here. Excuse me. All right, hold on. Let me gotta go back here. Okay, let me do my closing. All right, no donations today. Got to next one. Next one. Thanks for joining us. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Like the page. If you watch the video as a recorded replay, let the commercials play. Email me if you have comments, questions, or concerns. Our Android app is called the Philippines Expat Lifestyle. You can download that free of charge. Contact Markel if you have any veterans information, questions, or concerns. He'll be able to help you. If you can't reach Markel, call that 800 number. All right. We're going to do our closing clips. We out. Oh, wait a minute. We got one more. Hold on. We got one more. I think we got one more. Okay, my friend said, I don't think he spat on the purpose, but I have on a rare occasion spit like Casey was referring to. Okay. All right. Hey, man, we all see things the way we see them. And if he spat on her purposely, that was totally wrong. And he needs to be he should have been jailed for that. Okay. If he did it purposely. But if he did it unintentionally, that's a different story. Okay. So I'm not gonna pity pat and judge this or that. It was done. It's already done. And the only reason he got off because he had that picture. His wife took a picture that the lady slapped him first. Okay, that's how he got off. Other than that, he would have been locked up. You know, they don't play when you act up on the plane. You know that, man. I just showed y'all 5 different things you cannot do, and he did about 3 or 4 of those things. Okay, so yeah, he was wrong. If he did that spitting purposely, I don't think he did. That's my opinion. You know, that's me. If you say he did, hey, that's the way you saw it. That's fine. But if it was purposely, he should have been held more accountable for it. All right, that's it. I've seen people spit like that. Okay, all right. Well, hey, if y'all see it like that, that's fine. I mean, I didn't see it like that, but it could have been that way. And I'm not disputing that it was or one. It doesn't matter either way. It's already done. And he paid the price. He got some broken reels. He paid the price for what he did. And the lady, I'm sure the lady was reprimanded on her job. I know that they talked to her on her job. I don't know if she was reprimanded or not, but she probably said, well, he spit on me. He spit on me purposely. And you know, when spitting on people that's gross and that's unneeded and that's childish, immature. So both of them were wrong. Okay. You can say, well, the man was wrong first and the lady was wrong second. The lady was wrong second. The man was wrong first. Both of them was wrong. You never hit a customer, whether they spit on you or not, whether they spit on you on purpose or unintentionally. Let's say you're talking to somebody right now, okay? Your best buddy, your mom, your sister, and they spit on you. Just talking to you, unintentional. What you gonna do? Slap them? Come on, man. She had no right slapping him. Whether it was purposely or unintentionally, she had no right putting her hands on a customer, okay? And he had no right in turn going, they both was wrong, okay? So who did what purpose? It doesn't matter. Both of them were wrong, okay? All right. PMG 2007. Paul, what's up, man? He said, hello, Bobby D. We are in some crazy time. We all need to stick together. Yeah, man. Ain't no sense for us butting head and fighting each other. We got to come like this, okay? Navigate the landfills and manfield of life, okay? Walk together, arm in arm, helping each other, lifting each other, supporting each other, talking to each other, walking to each other, and informing each other, educating each other, teaching each other, reaching each other, being together through this thing. That's how we're going to make it, man. Anywhere else, we're going to fail. We got to come together, and we got to stop blaming everything on China, okay? Yeah, it started in China, but that's over with now. It started there, but it's here now. We got to deal with the here and what's now. China's out. They blaming us for it. That's their thing. They blaming us. But we can't look at all of that. We got to deal with where we are right now. After this thing is over with, okay, COVID's done, we got it defeated. Then we can go back and learn some lessons. Say, okay, this is what we should have done. This was not done. This should have been done. And if we had done this, we would have been, that. But we don't do that right now. Right now, we're in the fight. Okay, and we got to fight for our lives. Sincerely, what's up, Sincerely? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, it's good to see your smiling face there. He's hello, Bobby DC. Hello, world. Hey, y'all reach out to Sincerely. She's always bright and smiling, and she's always coming back. We don't have a lot of weird females here, y'all. So y'all say, when y'all see a female, y'all be like, hi. Good to see you, Sincerely. All right, guys, and that's it. It looks like that's it. All right, let me go ahead and do my closing clips. Huh? Closing clips, and we out.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, this is Bobby D. And
Lisa D.
take care.
God bless.
And
Peace.
peace.